I think your relationships may be failing is that you are looking for answers outside of yourself. You are listening to every guru that you see on social media, on YouTube, to every relationship coach, to all the self-development books. You also rely on your girlfriends. I appreciate you are watching me. If this is not your first time, and if you are a subscriber, I really appreciate you. If this is your first time, or maybe you haven't subscribed, then please do. And you think I have the answer. And the thing is, I will have certain pointers, but the truth is, no one knows what you deep down want in your heart. I don't know you. I want to show you this question that I saw. This lady is asking, is sending a goodnight text leaning forward? I'm in an exclusive relationship. We do not live together. I go to bed earlier than him and I have no problem saying goodnight when we are having conversation. But I don't know what to do if we don't. When my messages from few hours are the last ones, that is when I feel weird, like it would be masculine and pushy of me to write just good night and expect an answer. Should I write in such situations, or would you just consider it leaning forward and instead just go to sleep? So she's using things like, is leaning forward, is this going to be masculine, is this going to be feminine? So these are all the things that you are reading about. Always take it with a little pinch of salt and don't take it as given. Try to filter it through your own filter and ask yourself, okay, what is true to me? What kind of relationship would I like to build? And when I'm following this advice, when I'm listening to this, I can take certain points, and this is great because it's giving me a different point of view, it's giving me some ideas how I can maybe do things better, but that no one knows what's inside my heart, and I'm the only person that has the answers. Which leads me to number 2 reason why your relationships are failing is because you are ignoring your true self. Let's look back at this lady. So she's thinking that if she's going to message that is going to be masculine and pushy, she feels weird doing this. Now, like this video, if you've ever been in a situation where you're just like, can I message him? He hasn't responded. He left me on red. What am I supposed to do that? Should I wait for a long time? You know, all these things. I was someone for many years, I would go through all that and I would come up with all these stories, and it's just, yeah, anyway, like this video if you ever been in that situation. I think you agree with me that looking at what this lady is saying, it's very clear that she wants to message this guy. However, based on something that she learned with the leaning forward, backward, feminine, masculine, where it's all about playing hard to get and the man has to work hard, hunting, and all these messages that you are bombarded every single day, which is creating this dynamic of you being very avoidant, this person is also being very avoidant. So you're kind of in a relationship with a person that is not a representation of who you truly are. You think that if you show who you really are, this relationship is not going to work because you think that you have to be behaving in a certain way in order to keep this relationship going. My suggestion to you, based on the fact that for many years I was attracting unavailable guys, I was even the other woman playing these appearing, disappearing games, my suggestion to you would be do all you can to show your true self from the very beginning. And if you want to message, you have to message. And if for that person it comes across as too much, as too pushy, too needy, maybe this is not the right kind of guy for you. And this leads me to the reason number 3 why relationships may be failing is that you are ignoring his truth. I truly believe that if you want to build a relationship that is not going to fail, instead of trying to be someone that you are not, listening to all the outside noise and ignoring when a guy is telling you, look, I really don't see myself getting married ever. I really don't want children. Instead of thinking, oh, I'm going to change this, and once he will see how great I am, he will change his mind and he will want all those things. So instead of ignoring his truth and ignoring who you are and what you truly want, and trying to be in this relationship that is full of lies because you are not being transparent, you're trying to ignore your partner's truth because the truth hurts so much, so you're just like putting those blinders on because you don't want to see, and you're thinking, oh, I'm going to change that. How can a relationship work like that? So instead, I would get back to myself and ask myself, what do I want? Am I willing to have those open conversations? Am I communicating in a way that is truthful to me? Or am I trying to avoid the truth, his truth, my truth, and I'm building a relationship based on lies? Because when you are building a relationship based on lies, it's a disaster. It's an absolute disaster. Tell me in the comments, have you done any of those things? I'd love to know. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this, then please click like, subscribe for more, and hit notifications. The next video for you to watch is here, when anxious and avoidant meet together and can they navigate a healthy relationship. I shall see you there, and always remember that you're worthy of love. See ya!